My name is Connor Allison, and I'm here to discuss TheBeatCurator, which is a blog that I've created over the course of the semester. Before I show the actual blog, I'd like to preface first by talking about some market and competitor research. The goal that I had with this blog was to start a conversation. I wanted to create an online platform in which people who share the same passion as me could come together to learn together and have heated debates about musical takes and whatnot, things of the like. I summed it up by saying I wanted to have a record store online where people can just discuss their passion for music more than anything. Now, there are blogs out there that totally encompass this idea already, but they tend to have some sort of alternate source of focus or revenue stream. They're actual businesses. They tend to create softwares and things of the like. So I feel like my blog, in comparison to these, has a fighting chance, as it's very niche. It'll discuss mostly hip-hop music production, and it's solely focused on making and sharing content. So as far as target market goes, like the demographics that comprise my audience typically are going to be Gen Z people, skewed towards male. Just based on my experience, most people that are interested in music production or are already doing it themselves. As far as mentality goes of these individuals, they'll be passionate, they'll be creative, they'll have an overwhelming admiration for the art, and obviously so much so that they want to start trying it themselves, which, speaking from experience, this is right up my alley. As far as brand positioning goes, I just wanted it to be a modern music discussion through education, and it's going to be focused more on design and simplicity more than anything. It's very minimalist, and you'll see that when I show the actual blog. I focus on readability and just simplicity. I didn't want to overwhelm people with content, with videos, with things of that nature. I kept it to 4 pages, and I am excited to show it to you. All right, so this is currently what's published. I use Wix, and I actually didn't use a template. I built it all from scratch, which was a task that I have some regrets about, but it's okay. It was a learning experience. But I developed the color palette myself. I developed the logo. The first things you'll notice is the menu. I have a blog as set to my homepage because I want people to see that first and know what it is first. I have an About Me page, Back page, Portfolio that we'll all explore. I have a logo up here at the top, subscribe button for an emailing list, and also a link to my YouTube channel. I just have a short little welcome message for new readers, and then the call to action to check out all of these blog posts below. So in total, I have 10 blog posts, and they all kind of follow a similar format. We can look at one as an example. So this is a list post. We'll see it's easy to digest. There's pictures to keep it entertaining and things of that nature. I have sectional posts. There is some variety in the pages that I've created, but generally I wanted to follow a specific template just so people are familiar, they understand the vibe, and they can associate it with my brand. And you also notice this little sidebar to the left. That's some widgets, links to Spotify, SoundCloud, Instagram, and YouTube. I am on Spotify. I've created music. They currently don't have vocals. Most of the beats that I create, I sell to other artists who then put them on their own Spotify account. But these are some instrumentals, and a lot of this blog is going to be self-promoting. But I also cover subject matter that's pertinent to everybody, and I always found it helpful for me to learn from people who've done it recently, and that's how I got my start, was watching people on YouTube and reading blogs. So we can go ahead and explore these other pages. The About Me section, just a YouTube video that shows a little about who I am, give a face to the blog creator, which I feel like makes things more personal. I have a frequently asked questions page, answering questions like what software I use, how do I make money, how do I reach out to different artists, things of that nature. It's simple in design, but I feel like it focuses on the written content, which is the most important content on this page. And then finally, the custom page on my blog that I created is a beat portfolio. So I actually gave people the opportunity to listen to my music just directly, which is, if we click on one of these, we can hear something. This is a beat I actually created. There's just little samples of different tapes that I put out. So as far as HTML goes, Wix is pretty intuitive, and I didn't have to add any difficult coding myself. One thing I did do was, with my how-to video, I posted it as a blog post, and I just show the reader how to make a beat in 90 seconds, practically using Ableton Live. But embedding this video is actually a challenge, and we can actually look at the code if we go to View Page Source by right-clicking. And it will show the code, which is way more complex than you would imagine. HTML can be very complicated, but it's somewhere down here, down the line, that I had to embed the actual video. And you'll see that various scripts, I had to do a lot of self-education in order to get that to work. Also, I wanted to highlight that my blog has been optimized for mobile use as well. Now, this is taking a while to load the posts, and it's just a preview, so it's not going to have everything, but you can also check it out on mobile, because I believe a lot of people are looking at this kind of content using their mobile devices as well. Now that we have an understanding what the blog is about, how it looks, design-wise, we can talk a little bit more about the market. I wanted to focus on cultivating my content prior to promoting it. I wanted people to have enough to read and enough that they wanted to keep reading. One of my key metrics that I want to measure is social media redirects. How many people are actually clicking from Instagram stories, from Instagram account, and leading them to the website. And Wix is really intuitive when it comes to things like this. We can see traffic over time, which is minimal. Just from the few friends that I've shared my blog with, you can see the increase at the end of November and going into December. One thing that I really plan on implementing is contests, whether it be getting a free licensed beat from me, produced by me, or getting a free tutorial. I'll do beat contests where people can make their own beats and submit them, and I choose the best one and reward them with a gift card or something of that nature, just to generate engagement, to allow people to share it, to allow things to spread. Since this isn't, the format of this website is a blog first and foremost, is to share my passion for music, which is ultimately what I've come to appreciate even more over the course of this project. I've learned a lot about myself, why I do what I do, why I love music so much, and it was so fun to delve into my mind and to share these things that are so important to me, these takes that I have on special rappers, the entire genre of hip-hop. My efforts now are going towards using these metrics, whether it be traffic, social media redirects, just page visitors and impressions, in order to advertise myself more and to share the mission of what the Beat Curator is meant to be. I hope this is valuable. I hope it's educational. Like I said, I've learned quite a bit through this experience, so I'm appreciative of it, and I appreciate you listening. Thanks.